Hello, Twitch. Hello, can you see me? Can you hear me? Is anybody out there? Because I can definitely see myself and hear myself. All right. Well, this is just kind of a short test stream. We're just gonna mess around with a couple things. You're gonna see me in fursuit, and you're gonna see me make a little bit of a quick salad. Now, this is just a salad that I tend to eat every day. I like to eat a salad every day. It's not necessarily because I'm trying to be healthy, although I do like being healthy, you know. I just like eating salads, you know, and I, as a person with ADHD, anxiety, and OCD, sure do love a little bit of consistency in my diet. So I tend to eat the same things every day. And this salad is one of the things that I tend to eat almost every single day. So, let's get started. Yeah. So, let me take you to the fridge for a second. All right. I'm going to take you to my fridge. And you can see here, we've got a bunch of ingredients. So, I'm going to start with some spinach. Now, I love spinach. It's high in fiber. We all love fiber, all right? Listen to me. You need fiber in your diet, okay? The health influencers on the internet all tell you you need a lot of protein. They're lying to you. What you need more of is fiber, all right? You need fiber. I'm just going to put you on a perch here. You can see this better. There we go. We've got the spinach. Now, I'm going to grab these. These are chia seeds, all right? Chia seeds are another good way to add fiber, all right? Love me some fiber. Now, what else are we going to put in this salad? We're going to put some pickled onions, all right? I love me some pickled onions. They keep better than just regular onions, all right? Regular onions, they spoil rather quickly, so we're just gonna have some pickled onions here. Very nice. And some roasted red peppers, all right? And then very nice things to add to a salad, all right? Now, we have some more things, too, that I'm thinking about. I think would make this very nice, all right? I got some riced cauliflower, all right? It's cauliflower that's been cut up real fine to look almost like rice. And then we got this cheese, all right? Some real nice cheese. And then we're going to finish this off with a really quick sauce, okay? And this sauce is going to be made up of mayo and ketchup. All right? Really quick stuff. Not going to take too long at all. All right? So the first thing that we want to do is we're going to take 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. I have this handy 2 tablespoon cup right here. We're going to take 2 tablespoons, roughly, and we're going to add it to this cup, all right? And now we're going to add we've added 1 part chia seed. Now we're going to put in 4 parts water, all right? So let me get some water. That's just my thing. I'm adding the water. All right, chat. We've got the water. Let's stir it a bit to dislodge the chia seeds. There we go. Stir, stir, stir. And there we go. We've got wet chia seeds now. We're going to let them bloom, which means that they are going to absorb the water and they're going to start forming a sort of, I don't want to call it mucus, but a sort of, slimy surrounding to them. The seeds get surrounded in a little bit of slime. I promise you, it tastes better than it sounds, all right? So that's going to be the end of the chia seeds for now. So I'm going to put that back in the fridge. Chia seeds back in the fridge. And now we're going to get started on adding things to the salad, all right? We've got some lettuce. We got spinach here. All right, this spinach has already been washed, but I'm just gonna get it wet a little bit more. So let's go to our sink and get it a little bit wet. Just stick the water around and dump it out. Come on. That's good enough. All right. Put the spinach in there. There we go. Beautiful. Gonna add another bag of spinach. All right. Now, do you like spinach? Do you like leafy greens? Because I actually do like some leafy greens when they're in a salad, right? Spinach I do like, it's high in fiber. I also like lettuce. Now, I do prefer that these have some kind of sauce on them, which is why we're adding the mayo and the ketchup later. Because mayo and ketchup, listen, it's not the same thing as your traditional salad dressing, but it's very nice, okay? I love me some mayo chup. All right, I'm just going off camera to throw this out. Then, we've got in a bowl, we're going to add in some more ingredients. I'm going to grab our pickled onions. And I'm just going to, not with that, let's use the fork. Ah, you can smell this right now. Moisten the newt food. Well, Sparky, this is rather moist. I'll tell you this, okay? We've got a jar of pickled onions right here. You see, it's all moist. I don't know if onions are newt food. Maybe the newts. Do the newts like onions? I know they like pears. I know they like smoothies. Maybe they might like onions. Who knows? But we've got onions now. This is what I get for doing a cooking stream in fursuit. Alright. Peppers. Add in our peppers. Or, do we have peppers in here? Yes, we have peppers in here. Hooray! Add in the pepper. And I'll get those back in the fridge. Unfortunately, we have run out of peppers, so the peppers are no more. They are now in the trash. Oh well. Now, what we can add, right, is we can add some cheese. I shredded this cheese yesterday. It's pepper jack cheese. I love me some pepper jack cheese. What's your favorite cheese, chat? My favorite is pepper jack. Sometimes if I'm buying the pre-shredded stuff, I'll buy the Fiesta blend or the Mexican blend or whatever they call it, right? That's good stuff, right? So now we got ourselves some cheese. All right. And get that back in the fridge. Okay. Now we don't have that much left to add. I'm going to add in the cauliflower now. So you can see, we've got cauliflower. It's riced cauliflower because, well, 10 some odd years ago, there was a whole trend to replace all carbs with cauliflower. It's stupid, okay? Health influencers are stupid. If there's one thing you learn from this stream, it's that health influencers, they don't know what they're talking about, okay? They're going to tell you that you need 1 million grams of protein and every carb replaced with cauliflower to be healthy. Don't listen to them, okay? I'm adding cauliflower here because I like cauliflower. I'm not trying to replace carbs. And there's our cauliflower. Now we've got 2 steps left. All right. Got 2 steps left. I'm just going to put this back in the fridge first. And then we can get to our final steps. All right. Now, we're going to make ourselves a very quick little sauce by using the mayo. We're going to open this mayo up. Open up. Jack, can you see my belly? I think you can see my belly. I'm sure any random person who just decides to come to stream is going to see a big furry belly and be like, ooh, oh wow. But who knows, Who knows? Right. 2 tablespoons of mayo going in. Let's add another 2 tablespoons because it's a pretty big salad. And now 2 tablespoons of ketchup, or maybe 1 tablespoon of ketchup. Yeah, maybe a little more. All right, let's get that in the sink and get these back in the fridge. And you get to see my fridge once again. Take a look at that. You get to judge my fridge, chat. I'm sure you want to judge what's in here. God damn it. All right. Now, we're almost done again. Now we're just gonna add the chia seeds. All right, they're a bit bloomed. They are, aren't they? Yeah, they're a bit slimy. This will work. Get them in there. Ooh. I have a funny history with chia seeds. My mother used to love them. And she would always buy the packaging. People can't be normal about chia seed packaging, okay? They always got to call it an Aztec superfood or something ridiculous like that. So I saw those packages of that and I said, that's ridiculous. That's clear marketing talk. I don't trust this at all. I'm never going to eat another chia seed again. And here I am eating chia seeds in my adulthood. Just my luck, right? All right. Clean up a little. And then finally, we'll do the honors of mixing the salad. Let's go. Now, there are no croutons in this salad, all right? There's no croutons because I don't like croutons. Sorry. I don't like them. I love me some nice crunchy salty stuff, but not in a salad. We've got some crunch already from the onions, And let's also, while we're here, where is it in my pantry? I am going to add some salt. Salt. All right. Newts, I hope you're ready for something hungry. Something healthy. I know you like yourself some pears and some smoothies. I hope this pleases you. Enough. Right. And then, just because I kind of feel like it, I'm going to add some everything but the bagel seasoning. It's seeds. It's just seeds, chat. It's not going to kill anyone. Alright. And now, I am going to do the honors of tasting this. And, unfortunately, to do that, I do have to take the fursuit off. So, enjoy this couple seconds of me being the cute jackal I am. Or I hope I'm cute. Am I cute, chat? Am I cute? Anyway. Let's go. Ooh. Am I still cute? Alright. Anyway, let's get this a taste. Let's give this a taste, rather. Nice. Mmm. 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 Man, I love a good herby salad, right? Now, I'm not that great at describing food, but this is nice. This is, it's got the nice fresh spinach in there with some crunch from the chia seeds, and some crunch from the onions. What? Sparky! I can't believe it's Sparky! I mean, thank you, but also, damn! Damn! That is bold. I kind of respect it, actually. Alright, I think I'm gonna add a little more salt. I got this salt, pink Himalayan salt, because I'm a pretentious little shit like that. All right. Mix it in. Don't you love a good fresh salad? I love a good fresh salad. Now, is there anything else I could do here? I don't think so. So I think with that salad having been made and ready for me to eat, I am going to go do that right now. I'm going to make some salad. I have some... Ooh, you know what'd be really nice? Hang on a second. Look at these. I have these beautiful corn tortillas, all right? Now they should ideally be heated up, but I want to eat this salad right now. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab a bit of it, put it in the tortilla. It looks like this. Here, let me Easy. See? Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? All right. Man, that is, I love it. Now, if we add some protein to that, like I normally add some chicken, or hell, if I'm just eating on my own, I'll add like a hot dog even to it. Make like a leafy hot dog salad. But I mean, this right now, this is good. I enjoy eating just this. So I'm gonna do that. So, yeah, that's delicious. The good thing is, if you are looking for protein, there is some protein in the chia seeds, so we're good on that front. All right. Well, I'm gonna enjoy this, and I'm gonna see who we can raid first. Then I'll get to enjoying this. So let's see who's online.